Boom! What's going on, guys? Woo! Orum's Forum, Orum's Den, coming at you guys tonight live. Wow, what an experience yesterday at the draft, man. Day one. Got three in the building. We got Keitho. I'll come talk to you in a minute, bro. But man, what an absolute thrill that was. Once in a lifetime event for me. I'd never seen an NFL live draft, never seen any type of draft live at all, and it was great. It was fun. Had a lot of fun. Went over there about 2 o'clock. Got there about 2, and maybe 1:30, whatever, between 1 and 2 o'clock, and it was just awesome, man. Record-setting number, 275,000, I believe, in attendance. It was a packed house, and lots of stuff to do. Good eating, good drinking, good friends, good times. This is a great experience. That stage, if you've never been to an NFL draft, that stage, when you look at it through the TV, you're like, my God, that's humongous. You'll never see anything like it, man. Up personal, like in a personal setting, it was insane how massive that stage is. Just like a concert, but it just comes at you, boom. It's just great times, man. And we ended up picking a really great pick. Moved up a few spots. Gave up a third rounder to go get Terrion Arnold from Alabama, the corner, shutdown corner, and great pick, just great overall pick, man. So we're going to be doing day 2 today. I'm going to try to go as long as I can until the Lions pick, and I'll probably shut it down. We don't pick till 61. Does Brad Holmes move up? I know he doesn't have a lot of ammo this year, so could he use future possible picks to move up? There's still a lot of good players left. What I'm going to do here is, I'm going to try to, I'm not watching on the television because I don't think my TV, I don't have my stream set up down here. So I'm going to have to be watching it through the computer. And I'm going to have to kind of not really go offline, but I'm going to have to kind of look for the NFL draft tracker. So I'll be behind. Don't really care if you tell me who went to where first. That's probably really appreciated. And I'm just going to click on this. So I might be going back and forth. The NFL draft hasn't started yet. We're in round. Well, the second day hasn't started yet, right? It is 7:02. So let me see. Pick 33 is Buffalo has pick 33. So Carolina traded. Is that already what happened? Carolina traded their pick. Okay, Carolina. What the hell are they doing? They don't want to. How far did they go back down? Carolina. Okay, they got. I don't even know. Buffalo has his pick. I'm a little confused here, guys. Help me out here. Help me out. But we're gonna. Yeah. Tell me, you guys, if you can see me if I kind of go off camera. Tell me right now, can you see me? Can you see me? Feel me? Touch me? Hear me? Some Who right there. They moved up to 32 last night. Oh, yeah, they moved out. That's right. Okay, then that's what they switched. Okay, because I actually I didn't know a lot of stuff at the end of that draft because we actually left. We left before the Lions picked. We had some things that were going on. We had to get home, so we were there for a long time. But I do wish we would have seen the Lions pick. But that's okay. It was a blast, no matter what. But I'm really happy with the Terrion Arnold pick. I don't see how anybody can be upset. I know Bill Belichick had some words for him. Nothing bad. It looked like it was pure criticism. It was pure fine criticism at best. His weaknesses, he talked about his weaknesses, he talked about his positives, and I thought he made a pretty nice breakdown. He's 21 years old. He's going to have some flaws. He's not going to be perfect, and I know Belichick's getting dragged through the mud a little bit from Lions Nation, but I don't think it's a little bit unjust, man. He didn't say anything bad about the kid. He said he's a really damn good football player, but he's got some things that he needs to work on, and he thinks Aaron Glenn will get it out of him. So we got new DB coach Deshaun Thompson too in the house. No more Dre Bly. We'll see what happens there. But I'm excited, man, for this pick. Just that I'm going to be going a little bit back and forth, though, guys. I'm going to be going back and forth. Let me get this out of here. And then, okay, I'll be going back and forth, but I think you can still see me. So I'm the most computer illiterate person alive. By the way, just to let you guys know, I'm one of the most computer illiterate guy alive. So I wish I could actually put it on the side, the draft. We can look, but we'll be peeking back and forth. I'm gonna say hi to everybody in the chat. We got 8 in the chat. Like, share, comment, come back. We'll talk Lions football. Keitho, my guy, Mark the Man Orm, what's good, brother? Hope you had a blast yesterday. I had an absolute blast. Draft was crazy. 4 offensive players to go before defense. 6 of them quarterbacks. Can't believe Arnold fell that far and we snagged them. Yeah, man, we got, Arnold was on a lot of, the experts boards. He was CB1, cornerback 1, on most of the experts. I think Mel Kiper has had him at quarterback 3, though. He must have had Mitchell and maybe McKinstry ahead of him. But he's arguably the best cornerback in the draft, and we got him. There was mock drafts where he was going to go between 12 and 25, and stuff like that. So we got him at what we moved up a few spots to 24 with the Cowboys, gave up a third, and we got a hell of a corner. 6'1", 190 plus pounds. We drafted a dog, man. That's it. Just plain and simple. I would have rather had a defensive lineman, but super stoked. We got the best cornerback in the draft. Absolutely. I was hoping to get Latu. The Colts grabbed him. I thought that was a great get by Indianapolis. I didn't want to reach for a corner. I didn't want to reach for a defensive lineman edge in particular. After I saw that, Turner, Latu, Verse were all gone. And I think Verse went 17. I want to say, was it 17 or I forget where Verse went? 20? Was it 20? To the Rams. And then Turner went early. I think he went to, they moved back up. I think Minnesota moved back into the first round to get Turner. And then obviously Latu went 12 or whatever it was to Indianapolis 11 or whatever the hell it was. So those guys were gone. And we got arguably the best corner in the draft, and I can't be mad about it. I can't believe Chop got selected that early, and quite a few players I thought were going the first in it. Dejan, he's out there. Newton, Kool-Aid, crazy job so far. Yeah, man. Like I said before, I don't know if I told you another stream. I'm sure I did. I thought Chop was going to go in the first. I really did, just because of his makeup and his projections and his what's it called? His combine. You know what I mean? His measurables. A defensive line coach is going to get a look at that guy and go, I get his hands on him and think they can turn him into a star. He's got a lot of good. I think his ceiling is up there. Wasn't the most productive guy at Penn State, but you could see you get the right fit, and he could become something. Woo! What's up, Mark? This was a great pick by Holmes. Great pick, brother. Hey, Mark. Roy Boy, Lions fan. I hope you're good too, brother. Let's do this. Nealon Nation, Lions Talk Live. Yeah, man. Nealon, he's another he's a defensive end on Western. Did he go to Western, bro? Could be a guy that's on the board. I kind of like Braylon Trice. If they can do something like that, that'd be nice. They moved up to 32 last night. Yeah, that's right, Bryce. You're right. Yeah, Carolina. Yeah. Mark is rocking a Sanders Road jersey. All good. Barry the GOAT. Yeah, man. This is actually gifted from a buddy. Gave it to my he gave it to me. He knew I started this up a couple of years back, and he's like, I got something for you, man. You got a man cave, you got a podcast. He actually gave me this Lions jersey, man. He gave me a couple other jerseys too. My boy, man. It's a good thing to have a shutdown corner. 100%, man. Hey, he's gonna learn though. He's gonna learn on the fly. He should be day one starter. You know, he's gonna get some competition from Amik and guys like that. And but those guys aren't gonna. I think Terrion will win the job, but he will have some. He will have some moments where he gets hurt and burnt. You know what I mean? Not hurt physically, just gets feelings hurt by a wide receiver. And you just gotta keep on going. Yeah, so tell me when the pick is in. I'm going to go off camera sometimes, but I think you'll still be able to see me. I just want to see Buffalo Bills right here. It says officially on the clock. It's 7:11. So guys can tell me if who goes where. But hey, man, I'm happy so far with the draft. I think, what do you guys think that were some shocking moves? The Bears, Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze. Can't go wrong there, guys. I still think maybe the Bears should have went for an offensive lineman to solidify that O-line. They had a chance to, but now they got weapons up the ass. That's for sure. So if they can somehow protect Caleb, I think the Bears could be a problem. You never know. Bears could be a problem. Minnesota moving up for J.J. McCarthy. I think that was a little bit of a reach. Like I said, I like McCarthy, but he's he wasn't asked to do a whole hell of a lot at Michigan. That's not really his fault, but I think he'll take a year or two seasoning. I really do. And then Green Bay took Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle. I thought that was a bit of a reach for Green Bay. I think he was a second-round guy, but Bakhtiari retired, so he's a beast of a man, 6'8", 325. Not a bad player. So I just thought it was a little bit of a reach. Let's see what these guys are doing. Buffalo's still on the clock. Make the pick. The hell. I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. I don't know what we do. We don't have a ton of ammo this year. We don't have a third-round pick. We don't have a fourth-round pick. I don't know how many picks we have left. How many picks we got left? You know what I mean? Like, how many picks I just want to see something here. Let me see something here. Detroit Lions. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. It really is. What are we doing moving up? I don't know, man. Quality over quantity. I think so too. I'm pretty excited to see what these guys do. It's just going to take forever, guys. Buffalo still on the clock. Make the pick. Unless it's already on the TV. Buffalo's got to be drafting a wide receiver. They just have to be. They have to be taking a wideout. They have to be taking a wideout. It makes no sense for them to do anything else. Makes no sense. He lost Stephon Diggs. He traded to Houston. Gabriel Davis gone. It'll be really interesting. What about moving up for Kool-Aid? That always could happen. Hey, man, Carlton Davis is apparently only on a one-year deal. You know what I mean? It's his last year. Getting paid quite a bit of money. I would think, though, he's going to get re-signed at one point. especially if he's having a good year. I think they're telling him, have a good year. We'll bring you back for multiple seasons. But Kool-Aid could be an option. Imagine, it could be an option. I think he's going to go a little bit quicker, so you'd have to move up a lot. And like I said, we don't have a lot of ammo. This year, but you can always use future picks. Trade up for Newton. Yeah, Jazeer Newton could be a guy. They need some inside presence. They got DJ Reader and Ali McNeil, which is great presence. Don't get me wrong. Newton, man, could be that guy. I'm not really too sure. I'm surprised the pick hasn't been in yet. Pick is in. Let's go. Make the pick. New England Patriots on the clock. Come on. Who'd they pick? Pick is in. Pick is in. Pick is in. Unbelievable. JPJ is still out there. Oh, yeah, man. There's a lot of guys still out here, bro. A lot of good talent out here still. This is terrible. Pick is in still. Hilarious. Yeah, he's still out there, bro. He's still out there. Still hasn't been drafted. Kind of crazy, I think. I thought he was gonna go in the first. I thought, maybe late first. Hey man, Kool-Aid was literally going into last season. Well, the 2023 season, he was the consensus pretty much number one corner in this draft at one point before the season started, and he was even better. Even had him ranked higher than Terrion Arnold. But then the season went, and I think Arnold had the better year. And it's interesting. It's interesting how this got, man. Thoughts of drafting Jonah Ellis? I like him. I like Jonah Ellis. He's a little bit of a smaller, he's a little bit of a smaller prospect. Son of Luther Ellis, who played for the Detroit Lions, defensive tackle. 1 or 2 Pro Bowls. Wasn't the greatest player, but he was a pretty solid player for us. I like Jonah. I like Jonah Ellis. Could be a guy that they could target maybe a little bit later. I think second round might be a little early for him though. Super Bowl or bust. What a shockingly awesome first round. Yeah, man, it was a great first round pick for us. I'm very, very excited about it. Oh, the Buffalo Bills took Keon Coleman, wide receiver. Oh, there you go, man. They got themselves a stud wideout. Got themselves an absolute stud wideout. New England on the clock still. Good pick. Good pick for the Bills. Solid pick for the Buffalo Bills. Keon Coleman, man. Got himself a big wide receiver. Josh Allen. There we go. And I'm not gonna lie though, guys. I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Chicago is stacked. Got Williams, wide receiver in the first round. Our division would be tough. It's going to be tough. Chicago is going to be tough. Did you guys watch the NFL Network? I think it was Good Morning Football today. I believe it was, or they were just talking the NFL draft. Man, it was Strager, Kyle Brandt, and it was I forget the other guy's name, the twin there. Then there was another girl. It wasn't the normal girl. I can't remember the names, man. Kyle Brandt had a little bit of a mic drop, talking about how good the Bears are going to be. They're not going to be just the doormat anymore of the NFC North. Well, prove it. Prove it. That's all I say. Prove it. Chargers. Oh, the Chargers made a trade. The Chargers made a trade. They're getting a wide receiver. They're getting a wide receiver. 100% wide receiver here. 150% wide receiver. Los Angeles coming up and making a pick. Let's see if I can find it. Wow, who'd they take? Unbelievable. Who's the next best available wide receiver? Let's just go to the draft tracker on my phone. NFL draft tracker. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, they took Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey. Oh, nice pick. I love Harbaugh too, bro. It's a good pick by the Chargers. Ladd McConkey, man. I came in a little earlier on my phone on the Score Network. Ladd McConkey, there it is on the actual NFL website, NFL.com. But Ladd McConkey, that's a good pick, man. That's a good pick by them. Arizona Cardinals on the clock. They've had a pretty good draft so far. Took Marvin Harrison Jr., then they went out and got Darius Robinson, the kind of the versatile defensive end, defensive tackle, whatever he wants to play at, whatever they're going to put him at, whatever. I wonder what they'll do. Corner, they could go corner. Could they go running back, O line? They got some. They need some work. Ladd McConkey, wide receiver, they drafted. Yeah. Good pick by Jim Harbaugh and his boys. Cooper was there at 29. Yeah, he was. We got the better corner, though. We got the better corner. Is Cooper's still there? Cooper's still there, man. Cooper's still there. So we got the better corner, though. So I'm glad. I like Cooper DeJean, but I think Terrion's the better corner. Should we get Troy Franklin? Yeah, man. Why not? Soaring Eagle was fun last night. Oh, yeah. So you went there to go see the boys? I thought he wanted Michael Hall. Who wanted Michael Hall? The defensive lineman out of Ohio State? Who wanted Michael Hall? I know he came for a visit to Detroit. I know he had a visit. You get 30 visits, right? You get 30 visits. I don't know if every team exhausts 30 visits, but you get 30. So, yeah, man. Let me see what these guys are doing. Atlanta. They traded. Atlanta traded with Arizona. 3 trades in the second round already. 3 trades. Hell yeah. This is crazy. All kinds of trades in the second round have already been established. Like you can see it already. Arizona just traded out of the third, just traded down how far. Don't know what the details of the deal. But Atlanta's there, so Atlanta wanted somebody, and Atlanta needs. They need a corner. They need a D line. They go D line. Could they go? They're not going to go quarterback because they because they took Penix and they got Cousins. But look at all the trades that's already been established. New England's with the Chargers, they went down to 5 and to 37 overall. That's that trade that just happened. Carolina, Carolina's at 7 now, 39 with the Giants. They traded whatever with them. They got Washington at 8, 40 overall. They traded with Chicago. Green Bay's at 9, 41 overall. They traded with the Jets. They got Houston. I think that trade happened a while ago. Houston's at 10, 42 overall. They traded with Minnesota. And then I think there's Atlanta-Arizona trade right here too. Arizona at 11, 43 overall with ATL. And then you got the Saints at 13th overall, for 13th in the second round, 45th overall. They traded with Denver. You already see the Giants at 15, 47 overall. They traded with Seattle. Philadelphia at 18, 50 overall. They traded with the Saints. So there's all kinds of shenanigans going on. But the pick is in by Atlanta. I think they're going to go corner. They're probably going Kool-Aid. My guess is they go Kool-Aid. Atlanta. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. They could go. I think they're going Kool-Aid. I honestly think they're going Kool-Aid. That's my guess. Kool-Aid McKinstry to the Atlanta Falcons. Washington Commanders on the clock at number 4, 36 overall. Yeah, buddies. Let's go. Atlanta. They got that pick is already in. So who'd they grab? Pick is in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see who gets it first. My phone or the computer? Last time it was the phone. Who's willing to make a bet? It'll be the phone. Watch. It'll be the phone. Boom, 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 da 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 da. Boom, 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 da da da. Oh, on the clock, Commanders. Pick is in. Atlanta Falcons. What are we doing here? Let's go, guys. New comment. Rook O'Hara at defensive tackle. Whoa. Ooh. Look, I heard about this guy, brother. I'm surprised they didn't go corner. They do need D linemen. They do need D linemen. Rook or Horror. That's a crazy name. Don't know much about this guy. Not gonna lie. Won't lie to you, but the computer got that before the phone. Let me see. Let's get a look at this guy. Really? Right now. Jamming that for a minute. Clemson. Didn't hear much about this guy. 6'4", 294. So he's a tweener. He's obviously a tweener. He's too big to be defensive end. And seems to be too small to be a full-time defensive tackle. Dog, I'm not gonna lie, man. I haven't heard too much about this kid. Not gonna lie. Hey, good size though. Just don't know the overall numbers of this guy. Washington's on the clock now. Washington on the clock. Washington on the clock. What are they gonna do? Just looking at the draft site, guys. Just looking at the draft site. Washington's been on the clock for a bit. Man, I got some good ball players still available, bro. Some good ball players still available. Some guys are falling, man. Hey, what's going on, Bo Booth? We need to mark this reminder. 0700 Sunday morning, Lions Talk Live. Was looking forward to seeing you. Absolutely, brother. I will be there on Sunday with my boy Dano. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the reminder. You know what I mean? I appreciate it very much, my friend. Donkey Kong. I'm going to give that a star, Bo Booth. I got to give that a star. I'm super excited to see who ends up following us. You know, it's simply BPA. That's best player available. Absolutely, my friend. Oh, that went right off my beanie. I went right off my beanie, but absolutely, brother. BPA. You know, 3 picks. I think they could be possibly making. I'll just go by position. Not going to really say a player because they don't pick till 61. Could be a guard. You know how old our guards are, man. I think Graham Glasgow's 31, 32. Not getting any younger. Kevin Zeitler, 34 years old, 35. Our other starting right guard there. And then could it be a tackle? Could even be a tackle. Decker on his last year is going to get re-signed. Boom. Frank Ragnow. Playing on one leg. Not old whatsoever. Not old at all. And he's playing on one leg, unfortunately, and I don't see many years left for Big Frank. So our O-line is a major need, but Holmes has come out and said he doesn't go by need. He's pretty much BPA. That's the way it is. We could go wide receiver. Josh Reynolds did leave. I know everyone throws a lot of shade at Josh Reynolds, but Josh Reynolds was here, and he did play pretty well for us, minus that one bad, terrible game at NFC Championship when it mattered the most. But he was pretty clutch for Jared Goff, and he'll be missed a little bit. We need J-Mo to step up. So they could protect themselves, and they could go after a wide receiver. And then defensive end. Bottom line, you need help for Hutch. That's it. You know, we can't just rely on guys like Davenport to stay healthy. Houston, you know, we need him to stay healthy. He's a little bit of a smaller defensive end / outside linebacker. And then, you know, guys like Pascal, Kaminsky, who can kind of go in between, play a little D-tackle if they need to. Rely on those guys. Romeo's gone. I think Harris is gone. I want to say that. I think he retired. And, yeah, and it's not going to be pretty. Like, you know what I mean? So I could see a defensive end opposite Hutch. Who's left? That's a whole other side. That's a whole other story. Oh, sweet. You're going on the morning show? I love Dan's show in the morning. Dan's got a great show. Yeah, man. I've been trying to get on there for a bit. Every time we converse back and forth, you know, we try to get a time. We just can't let it fit. But Sunday should be all good. I got really nothing not being able to do that. I should be able to do that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I got no real plans, man. No plans, brother. Let me see something here. You call it the morning show, though, but it's at 7 p.m. Unless he's, yeah, I think I'm a little confused now. I got to talk to Dan. I don't think it has anything to do with position. It's just BPA. Yeah, that's what I think too, man. Best player available. Like, let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. You sometimes have to look at your position and go, "Oh man, we're bad here." And he knew we were bad at corner. We knew the Cam Sutton thing hurt a lot, guys. Even though people want to destroy Cam Sutton and call him this terrible player, you know, him doing what he did was terrible. But he wasn't a bad player for the first 10 games of the year. Really wasn't. He was playing actually good football. Then his last, like, maybe first 7 games were good. Then his last, like, 9 to 10 were really bad. Injuries started coming up. His foot was all mangled. He wasn't playing good football. You know, and him, like, doing what he did outside of football was stupid and careless and dumb and all that. We talked about it forever, but him not being on a team actually hurts because he wasn't that bad of a player. You know, we saw him get toasted a lot, but you know, I think a lot had to do with his injury. And cornerback was a major need. It was a major need, and Holmes knows it. So, but hey, I don't care if they can come on and tell us, hey man, he was the best guy on our board. I don't care. We had a major need, and that was what we needed to see. Superdome or bust. Ooh, BPA, whatever that is. Brad is gonna villain this. I think so too. 7 a.m. Okay, he messaged me and said 7 p.m. Sunday. I'm texting him right now. See what he says. Donkey Kong, I'm giving you that a star. Because he texted me 7 p.m. Sunday. Yeah. Well, maybe he meant to he just put it in a text. So maybe he meant to say p.a.m. It's all good. If it's a.m., I'll get up. I don't care. Levi should not be. This should be a lot healthier. Hopefully Pascal's all well. Broderick, Martin, DJ Reader, interior D line is looking good. It's looking really nice, man. Sutton was dealing with injuries and out of position 100%. It's way better having our own homegrown top cornerback hand selected. I'm still super stoked about landing Arnold. I'm fired up about landing Arnold, bro. Fired up about Arnold for fun. Let's see what's going on here, man. Let's see, man. Who did the draft tracker? Okay. Washington. Sorry, Keith O. Defensive tackle, Jerzon Newton out of Illinois goes to the Washington Commanders. Oh, boy. Wow. Good pick by the Commanders. Good pick. Good player. Patriots on the board. Patriots on the clock. On the clock. The computer doesn't have it. It's so bizarre. Unreal. Let me give it a. There it is. Jerzon Newton. New England Patriots pick is in already. Pick is in already. They're going to hook this guy up with a wide receiver. They're going to hook up Drake May with a wide receiver. What are they going to do? So Washington's still going to have a strong D-line. Absolutely, man. They got guys over there still. It's a little bit of a train wreck organization right now, but man, they're going to have a strong line. D-line, sorry. Well, New England Patriots, they take wide receiver Jalen Polk. Wow. Roma Dunze's Batman and Robin. His Robin. Polk, man. Good wide receiver in it, and good wide receiver there, man. Nice wide receiver for Drake May. Two young guys starting together. Gotta love it. Tennessee Titans on the clock. Unbelievable. Jalen Polk out of Washington. That's unreal. It's a good pick. Good pick, man. Polk's a good little solid player. Solid player. Going to be a nice, really nice wide receiver too in the NFL. Could become a wide receiver one. I don't think he's phenomenal or anything, but he put up some numbers. I'm pretty sure at Jalen Polk stats. Washington Huskies. Let's look at his.
Here's a summary from Scores and Odds Hub. USA Today.
Let's go look at his numbers. It's a guy that I didn't really. It's a guy that I never really put my study on. First year in Texas Tech, didn't do much. 20 catches, 264 yards, a couple tutties. Washington transferred to Washington in 2021. Looks like he got hurt. He had 5 catches with 114 yards and a touchdown. Didn't do much 2021. 2022, 2023 when he broke out at Washington in the Pac-12 and had 41 catches, 694 yards, 6 tutties. Then had a bigger year 2023 played 15 games, 69 catches, 1,159 yards, and 9 touchdowns, 16.8 yards per catch. Got a really nice yards per catch career at Washington, 15.6. So you really like that about the kid. You really like that, you know. And then sometimes you can look at other. Sometimes it'll give you other breakdowns of his stats, like his catch rate and stuff like that. I don't see that here. Yeah, I'd have to find that. Let me see. It might be here though. No, it's not here. Excuse me. Wow. Woof. Excuse me, guys. So, yeah, man, they got himself a good little wide receiver. Could he possibly become a number 2, number 1? You know, time to be continued. Tennessee Titans pick is in. Carolina Panthers are on the clock. I want to see what these guys did. Itchy nose, man. Still some good wide receivers out there, man. So some good wideouts, guys. Good players all together. Can't go wrong, man. Can't go wrong, boy. You really can't go wrong. You just can't, man. Yeah, we don't have any 3rd or 4th round picks. He could trade out the 2nd round trying to get more picks, or he could just trade up and try to get a stud and then call it a day. Who knows? But I could see possibly some future picks maybe being exhausted if he wants to move up. Who knows? But maybe they want to acquire more. But we don't have any 3rds, and we have no 4th round picks. So after this pick right here in the 2nd round, man, it gets dicey. We'll be sitting around for a long time. It will get really, really interesting. Real interesting. Excuse me. Wow, that's gonna get interesting, man. Pick is in. Come on, Tennessee. What's Tennessee gonna do? They drafted an old lineman last night, right? Fashanu, was that who they took? So they can go wide receiver, D line, maybe a linebacker. Who knows? But that pick is in. That pick is definitely in. Tennessee drafted Devondre Sweat. Tennessee just drafted Devondre Sweat. Is that who they drafted in the second round? Yeah, man. I knew he was still going to go a little bit earlier, even after he had that little incident with the DUI or whatever, DWI, whatever the hell he had. I knew he was going to go. I knew he was going to still go earlier, man. There's a lot of people that thought he was going to fall into the fourth, fifth round. And I think he's too good of an athlete, man. You know, he doesn't look like an athlete, but he's too good of a football player. That's what I really meant. That's what I actually meant. Let's see, Tennessee. What are you doing? Devondre Sweat. That's a good pick, man. Good pick by Tennessee Titans. Pick is in. LA Rams, they just traded. That was a three-way trade, apparently. This is a three-way trade. New York Giants, Carolina, LA Rams, bing, 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 all trading. So this trade was traded. This trade was traded twice. So I think it was this was traded twice. Carolina traded it to LA. I mean, it was the Giants traded to Carolina. Carolina traded to LA. Well, this pick 7 overall 39 has been traded twice now. Boom, boom. 3 teams involved. Unbelievable. So somebody wants somebody. Somebody wants a somebody. Pick is already in LA. They knew who they were getting. What they're going to do. How they're going to do it. Posting some stuff on my Orum'S Forum board on Facebook if you wonder what I'm doing. Gonna get real quiet over here, guys. On this one. Sorry, guys. Ask some questions if you want some interaction, but I'm just kind of chilling too, man. Just kind of chilling. Has to be defensive tackle, run on DTs, another DT drafted. Okay, who was it? Who just got drafted, guys? Braden Fisk. That was a guy. He went to the LA Rams. That was a guy that I wanted to see the Lions possibly get. So, teams are trading up, man, to get these guys. All kinds of trades, man, going on. Green Bay just traded up too. They wanted somebody. They got to be trading for Kool-Aid. They didn't get. Hey, they didn't get. They didn't get Arnold. They could be trading up for Kool-Aid. Wait a second. Okay, pick is in Eagles. Okay, that was okay. Was this trade picked again? No. Okay, this is a 3. This pick was traded twice. Eighth pick in the second round, 40th overall. Philadelphia Eagles. Did they just? Okay, I thought it was the Green Bay was next. So the Eagles, the pick is in. Oh my God. Jenkins, next defensive tackles off the boards. Chris Jenkins could be him. Yeah, man. I don't know if anybody's going to trade up for him, but you could be right, bro. Could be right. The Eagles, the pick is in. What are the Eagles up to? What are the Eagles up to? What are they doing? Come on, Detroit. What are you going to do? Come on, people. Nah. Pick is in. Make that pick. Make that pick. I'm thinking cornerback. For Philly, they drafted Quinyon Mitchell last night. Could they go another one? Maybe they could. They did. I think they did lose Hassan Reddick during. I think they traded him. Oh well, guys, I'm exhausted, man. Last night was fun. Got home about 12:30. Ate at Jimmy John's. You guys don't know I'm from Canada. Okay, you guys don't know I'm from Canada, so we don't have a Jimmy John's over here. I've never ate at a Jimmy John's in my life. It was absolutely phenomenal sub. I think I got the number 9. The Italian something. Man, was that tasty. That was tasty. Got home about 12:30. I had a few beers. It was good times. Yeah, man, it was good, man. It was a fun time. Let's see what they do. Pick is in. Philly still. Come on, pick is in. Pick it. Let go. Who'd they pick? Come on, Philly. Cooper DeJean. Another corner. Good pick, Keitho. You said another corner. Good pick, man. Philadelphia loading up on corners. You can go safety too. This guy's very versatile, Cooper. Extremely versatile. Good player. Arnold's very happy to be a Lion. Eagles take Cooper. Yep. Cooper DeJean, you picked it, bro. I'm hoping the BPA for us either inside old lineman, guard, center, yep, or an edge. That's what I'm kind of hoping. So, I think he'll be a safety too, Keith. Though he could be a safety, definitely. Very, very versatile. Could go play either one, man. He can play inside, he can play a little slot, play a little safety, play outside. He's a punt returner, kick returner, whatever you want, special team guy. So good pick by the Eagles, man. I like that pick, even though I don't like Philadelphia. It's funny how you see, like, you don't see how, with the Terrion Arnold pick, how he was extremely happy. He was smiling ear to ear. You don't hear that from the negative Nancy's on how happy he was, eh? But when you see guys like J-Mo, not looking too thrilled, I don't think it was anything to do with him being in Detroit. Maybe it was, who knows? But just the negative comments that come out of people's mouths about, he look how unhappy he is, man. But Terrion, you really hear not too much about him being ecstatic that he's over here. Forgot he could be a kick return. Absolutely. Saints take Kool-Aid. Oh, did they take him? Did they trade up for him? Oh, you already saw it. The pick's already in, so there's all kinds of trades going on, guys. All kinds of trades. There's almost every pick so far. I'm going to look at this right here. Give it a little look-see. Every trade except for there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, become it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them are going to be trades. But out of the ones that have been picked, it still says Kool-Aid McKinstry by the Saints, man. Good pick. They needed that. Solid pick. I'm just glad he didn't go to one of the teams in the NFC North. I think he's a damn good football player. Houston's on the clock, though. They just traded with Minnesota. So there's I think that trade was already been done. But when out of the 9 picks in the second round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them have been trades. And there's about to be 2 more coming up that have been trades. So pick is in. Houston is picked already. Not bad, man. I think it looked like it started about 7-11, 7-10. It's been pretty quick. We already got 10 picks, 9 picks. So says the pick is in here. They've gone pretty fast. By the time we get to Detroit, though, pick 29, overall 61. We're waiting for a while. Houston pick is already in. GJ gonna go bonkers? I don't know why you go bonkers. What do you mean bonkers? Happy? He should be happy, right? Why? Because why is he gonna go bonkers, bro? JPJ next. I'm calling it. Still some really good football players out there. I'm gonna try to find something here on the computer, man. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking for some info. I'm gonna go to I got 3 sites going up here right now. 3 of them. 3 sites going up here. Some good players, man. Mitchell. I know a lot of people don't like Rakestraw, the corner out of Missouri. Nealon, the Western Michigan edge. Cooper, Edgar and Cooper, Texas A&M. Hell of a linebacker, but just very injury prone. Jonathan Brooks, the running back, should be the first one. Him or Sermon. Junior Colson, good linebacker out of Michigan. TJ Tampa, Chris Jenkins, Peyton Wilson, another good linebacker out of NC State. This is going to get interesting, guys. This is going to get real interesting. Dejon going to steal his job. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you never know. You never know. Kamari Lassiter, cornerback out of Georgia. Damn. Houston, another corner. Good player. Arizona Cardinals. This is Atlanta-Arizona trade. The pick is in. The Vegas Raiders already on the clock. There's nothing wrong with being wrong, brother. Nothing wrong with being wrong. But, hey, man, you made the other one. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on here. What's Arizona going to do? They got to go O-line. They got to be going O-line. They got to be going O-line. Could they go O-line, running back? What are they going to do? Because they got to worry about guys like Buda Baker leaving. Could they go? Man. They got no depth at running back. They did sign Jonah Williams to play left tackle, but need another guard, so who knows? Pick is in. Pick it. Cornerback next. Yeah, I think it could be. Huh. mic was muted. I agree with you, by the way. I agree with you, Brandon. Hope Powers goes to Green Bay. So Green Bay don't get him. Absolutely not. I get it. I hope we get defensive line with next picks. Jenkins still out there. Yeah, what the hell? Pick is in Arizona. Pick is in Vegas. So what's going on? How can those two picks be in? What is the pick? Still saying pick is in for Arizona. Anybody know what that pick was? Anybody know? I tell you, I'm a little bit tired, guys. And we got to wait a long time for it. Pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 18, 19 picks left until Detroit picks at 61. Yikes. Max Melton, corner, Arizona. Good pick, man, out of Rutgers. Good pick, man, Arizona. Arizona filling needs. Arizona filling needs. Vegas pick is in. Green Bay pick is in. This pick was traded again as well. Originally a Denver pick, then the New Orleans traded for that, and the New Orleans gave it to Green Bay. So Green Bay getting aggressive. Vegas Raider pick is in. Man, let's go. Who all went, guys? Raiders pick is in. Green Bay pick in. Let's go. Like I said, I'm not watching this on the TV, so I'm watching on the computer. It's slow. Very, very slow.
Hey, Terrion. We're at home. You look short on this. How you doing, man? You ready to be a line? Ready to see your boy BZ, man? All right, my man. Congratulations, man. You're a certain card right here, all right? Hey, let me get you on the phone with head coach Dan Campbell, all right? Terrion.
This is awesome. Just watching Inside the Den clip in the draft room, man. Holmes, Gamble talking to Terrion. I love it when Holmes gets worked up, man. Oh, Vegas, Jackson Powers Johnson. They stole him. They literally stole him. That's a steal for Vegas. That's a steal from the Las Vegas Raiders. Green Bay's pick is in. They for sure had to be going O-line. They got jumped again. I love it.
Hey, I'm home, man. I'm home. Hey, these fans gonna be crazy, man. Golly. Hey, I'm home, man.
Terrion Arnold. Corner.
These fans gonna be crazy, man.
Love it. Who Green Bay take? Anybody know? Anybody know? Mountain. That guy in Green Bay, damn GPJ gone. Yeah, they took Powers out of Green Bay snubbed out of both their guys for sure. They got jumped again. Oh, who'd they take? Who took a linebacker? Was it Cooper? Peyton Wilson? Carolina Panthers on the clock. Who Green Bay take? Pick is in. You guys are way ahead of me. They took Cooper. It's a good pick. He's a hell of a linebacker. He just can't stay healthy though. But he is a dog at linebacker, man. Well, yeah. If Cooper just went, like they just said, Green Bay took Cooper, that's the first linebacker. One safety. Yeah, what safety was drafted? What safety was drafted? Unless you're calling Cooper DeJean. Unless you're calling, let me see. I'm looking at round one right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, man. No real true safeties taken in this draft just yet. It's not a strong safety draft. There's a couple good safeties. Like there's not, unless you want to call Cooper a safety, he's not a true safety. He's actually a corner. That'd be crazy. This pick by Green Bay, Edgerrin Cooper, is a really good pick. He is productive. He just can't stay healthy. He got a lot of injuries, man, like multiple surgeries. Good pick by Green Bay. I'm not gonna knock this pick, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Green Bay got a dog. If he stays healthy, he's a problem, but he can't stay healthy. He didn't do it in college level. Maybe he does it in the pros. I don't know, but this guy is a really good football player. He's a really good football player, man. Out of Texas A&M. I like this guy. It sucks that he's in Green Bay. Now, Carolina Panthers pick is in. Another trade with that. Indianapolis traded to Carolina. 14-46 overall. On the clock, New York Giants. This is a trade that belonged to Seattle. New York trade for them for that pick at 15-47 overall. Unbelievable what's going on, guys. Unbelievable. Oh, yeah, there it goes. DeJean was. You can say corner. Yeah, that's what he was. He's a corner. But, yeah, he can play. Who knows where they're going to move him, man. Everyone's saying safety. Who knows what the Eagles have in store for him. So no safety or halfback. No, nothing like that. So no real safeties, bro. No running backs. Crazy. Mark, Tesla Uber Shorts. What's up, brother? How you doing, Tesla? Getting close to our pick. Yeah, we're about 16 away. Jaden Hicks, a solid true safety. He's a good one. Jonathan Brooks, running back for Panthers. Okay. Jonathan Brooks. That's a good pick for them. They gotta get little Bryce there some help though. They gotta get little Bryce some help. Get that man some help. I'm hoping we get this pick in, man. Quick. On the clock, New York Giants. What are they gonna do? First running backs. Yep. Jonathan, that's a good pick by. That's a good pick by the Panthers, man. They got to get him some help though in that wideout position. Just hoping for a trade down and add future picks if necessary and land Ellis and Rice Jr. I like Ellis. Jonah, I'd start looking at him in the third, 100%. Rice Jr., maybe an underrated wide receiver that we could get late. I like those two guys for sure. Mitchell's still out there too, yeah. And Danae Mitchell out there. Unbelievable. Come on, New York Giants. What are you going to do? Pick is in Giants. Pick is in Jacksonville. Cincinnati Bengals. On the clock. Safety, Newman. Newman can play. It's probably, my opinion, he's the best safety in the draft. I feel like if they don't get a safety receiver, they go back to what they know from the Saints and get Marcus May or Michael Thomas. I want nothing to do with Michael Thomas. That guy's a cancer, I believe. That guy's a cancer. He does have hell of some production, but he's getting older, banged up. I don't want him on this team. Marcus May, I wouldn't mind a Marcus May. I think we have the best gym that takes BPA at all times. Maybe has chemistry with Davenport and AA. Michael Thomas is a plug and play and a good Reynolds replacement if healthy. Yeah, I don't want Michael Thomas, man. He's hurt too much, bro. I think his best days are behind him. Come on, Jenkins to the Lions. Well, we're quite a bit away, my friend. We're quite a bit away. Not quite a bit. We're what? 13, 14 picks away? Come on. Cincinnati still on the clock. Pick is in. Jacksonville. Pick is in. Pick is in Jacksonville. What'd they pick? Pick is in New York. Pick is in Jacksonville. On the clock, Bengals. Yeah, we're a few away, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 picks away. Getting there. They've ripped through. Well, on my computer it says 14 picks, but 15 and 16, 47 and 48 respectively have already been picked. But they're just not coming on the computer yet because the computer is slower. If you know what I'm saying. It'll be a low risk, high reward if he's interested in being in Detroit, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying him a lot of money if he comes. I'm not giving him much money. I know he's been productive in the past, but man, you can't give a guy like that a bunch of money. And I don't think they would. Yeah, I think they're taking a wide receiver. They very well could give him. Could happen in this round, 100%. I wouldn't pay him more than Reynolds. No, I'm not. What was Reynolds? $4 million a year, $5 million? I forget what they gave him. He's going to get a little bit of money because he's had production in the past. He hasn't really done anything, man, in quite a bit sometime. Sanderson's still out there. Yeah, he is, man. I love him. Newman's one of the best players in the draft. He makes plays. Yeah, I think he's one of the best safeties in this. I think he's the best safety, 100%. Good player. So Tyler Newman to the Giants. I like that. And Mason Smith, defensive tackle at LSU, to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Pick is in for the Bengals. Commanders on the clock. Mason Smith, I'm going to admit, don't know much about him. Don't know much about him. Didn't do much. This year I didn't do a big of a draft analysis as I should have. I didn't. I obviously looked at some guys, but I meant to put out a bunch of videos this year, and I just didn't really get around to it, man. I only did like 3 or 4, if that. I feel kind of bad. I didn't do much. I watched a lot of tape, but I didn't do a lot of actual video, which I should have. But it happens, right? It happens. Come on, Cincy. What'd you do? The pick is in. Commanders on the clock. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're going to get a real solid player. Well, 100% we're going to get a real good guy, man. Yeah, you kind of see that nowadays with the safeties, linebackers, and running backs, man. They get undervalued. Gibbs showed that it's not undervalued last year when he took Gibbs, though. Holmes took Gibbs. Mason Smith. So let's take a vote. What are we voting? Do the Lions trade down for more picks in this draft? I say no. I'll say no. It's a good question. I don't think they trade down, but they could, man. Chris Jenkins to the Bengals. It's a good pick. Chris Jenkins, defensive tackle, Michigan. Good pick, man. Good for them. Washington Commanders picks have been traded a couple times as well. Pick is in for Washington Commanders. First belonged to New Orleans, then to Philly. Philly traded it to Washington. Now the Steelers are on the clock at 19. I picked number 19 the second round, 51. 51 overall, yeah. 50, the pick is in by the Commanders, though. We're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. There's some ballers, man. Oh, boy, is there some ballers. Let's go look at the best available so far. Let me see. There's still some really good football players up, guys. Adonai Mitchell, Rake Straw, Nealon, Junior Colson, TJ Tampa, Peyton Wilson, who's a really good linebacker. Safety Javon Bullard out of Georgia. Man, Cedric Gray, North Carolina linebacker. Trey Benson, running back. Chris Braswell, the edge. Could Braswell fall to us? Man, if they want to go defensive tackle, you got guys like Michael Hall Jr. You got King. You got Kings. No. What am I looking for here? Man, what are they gonna do? Edge, man. Could they go Marshawn Nealon? Could they? 6'3", 267 pounds. What could they be doing here? This is going to get interesting, fellas. Jenkins of the Bengals, yeah. Dan Chris Jenkins. We don't have a third. No, we don't, man. We don't have a third or a fourth. We only have a few picks left after this. Couple after this. I think there was since they already traded up. Seems to be what they like to do. I say we stay or still trade up. Jenkins to replace Reader. There goes Sanistro. Yeah, that's a good pick, man. I don't think they were going to trade up for Chris Jenkins. I don't think he's that type of player you trade up for. But I don't mind him. I think he's a good player. Roswell's an Alabama guy, but he's more rotation. Yeah, man, he could be a guy that they look at, though. They seem to like the rotation on the defensive end spot, except for Hutch, obviously. Now, the Commanders are having a good draft, man. Mikey Sanistro, man, to the Washington Commanders. I know my buddy's not going to be happy. A Cowboy fan, my boy Tommy. He won't be too happy that Sanistro went to Washington. Good pick by the Washington Commanders. I knew Mikey would go in the second round. I knew he wasn't a first-round pick. That doesn't mean he's a bad pick. But there's a lot of Lions fans. We got to get him at 29. No, man. He wasn't going to 29. He's a good player, though. Good player, and they got a really good player in round 2 for the Commanders. Now, Pittsburgh Steelers pick is in. Colts on the clock. We're getting closer and closer, guys. We're getting closer. We're getting close, man. Should be interesting. And once that pick is in, talk about it for a little bit, and then I got to go. I'm hoping, man, it happens about 9. Sheesh. Depends on thought. We would if we didn't have Reader. Jenkins is a lot like Reader. No, they're two different players, bro. They're two different players. They're both big guys, both defensive tackles, both play the run, but I think Jenkins has a little more upside. But they got some similarities. But Reader's a massive, massive human being. Like, just a huge kid, Reader. Let me see this. What's going on? Pick is in, Steelers. Colts on the clock still. Let's go. Which is I won't lie. Peyton is there yet? I love Peyton Wilson, bro. I love Peyton Wilson. I think he's a great linebacker. I would love to see him in Honolulu blue and silver. He'd be a really nice addition to the Lions, man. Which position would be Mr. Irrelevant? Oh, that's tough, bro. I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you, bro. That's the thing, man. I didn't get much sleep the whole weekend. And then I went out, man. I had some beers and got home, ate again, and then crashed. Then I had to get up early, take my little pup to the vet, man. He's got an ear infection, my little dude. I hate it when he's not feeling well. So I had to take him and at like 9:30 in the morning. Take him to get his ear checked. He's got a really bad infection. And so he's on like 3 or 4 different medications right now. Brutal, bro. He's a first-round talent, I think. Who, Chris Jenkins? Peyton Wilson? Yeah. Absolutely. It's a shock that some of these guys, bro, there's some talent left here. There's some talent, man. Like, why is Mitchell dropping this far? He did drop some balls. He does have I think he has a high drop rate, Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken. But man, even guys like there's another corner, TJ Tampa from Iowa State. He's not bad. He's good. Could they go safety? I don't think they will. With the merging, like with obviously Joseph, and then iffy kind of emerging into that role last year. But there's some good safeties, man, left over. Bullard, Cole Bishop, Jaden Hicks. Excuse me. Some decent edges. Nealand. Braswell. I like Braswell, man. 6'3", 251. He's a smaller guy. He did have 8.5 sacks, forced 3 fumbles, 2023. Explosive. Man, I'm exhausted. Wilson just entered and undervalued. That's it. Frazier, that's a good pick by Pittsburgh. Zach Frazier got a center guard, whatever. Good for them. Colt pick is in. Commander's back on the clock again. Jeez. I wouldn't be angry if they got TJ Tampa too. Can never have too many corners. TJ Tampa would be nice, man. I like him. I like TJ Tampa. There's some serious talent, man. Can't wait to see what Brad does. Absolutely, man. I'm telling you. Let me see, man. Let me look at this remaining available, whatever. Available remaining, whatever. There's some players, man. Like if we looked at a guard, if we're looking at a guard, there's guys like Christian Haynes there. Christian Haynes, Cooper Beebe, Brandon Coleman. Man, Zinter. I think Zinter goes a little later, though, just because of his injury. Could go 3rd round. Man. Edge, Nealand. Marshawn Nealand, Chris Boswell, Jalen's Hunt. Adisa Isaac from Penn State. Jonah. Jonah's small, man. He is small. He is small, guys. At 6'2", 248 pounds. He's a good player. I'm not going to say he's not going to be at like 12 sacks in like 10 games. He can get to the quarterback. He plays probably – he's going to be a linebacker in the NFL. He's going to be that outside linebacker that can rush the passer. That's what he's going to be. Plays the run decent, too, as well. And man, I like Braylon Trice. He's got good size. That's 6'4", 240. He's only 245, though. I thought he was a little bit heavier than that. I didn't think he was that small. You know what I mean? Some of these edges are tiny coming back, man. Nealand's probably one of the bigger ones at 267. They could be it could be a Nealand draft. Booker's a nice edge. I think Nealand's the next big NFL talent from Grand Rapids. I really want to see him in Detroit. Minnesota hometown edge, Darius Robinson, but still got a guy from Michigan to be a Lion. That's it. Mitchell finally gone. Oh, Adonye? Okay. Adonye gone. Go to the Colts, obviously. He's a Colt. That's a good pick by them, man. Come on, guys. Let's get that pick. I just kicked something underneath my... I just kicked something underneath my... Oh, that hurt, man. That hurt. Kicked something underneath my goddamn table. And my foot is on fire, bro. Whoa. Oh, that's pain, man. Dose of Dion. The Dose likes Book. Haven't had anyone since David Harris. Yeah, man. Haynes still out there, I believe. I think, yeah, he's out there. Haynes is still out there, bro. Absolutely. Oh, that hurt, man. Come on, Colts. Obviously, you took Mitchell. Put it on. Put it up. Put it on the board. Put it on the board. Put it on the board. And still says pick is in. NFL.com. Commanders on the clock. We are Adonai Mitchell. There it is. Thank you. That was a Rams pick to a Carolina pick to Indy pick. So that pick was traded twice as well. This pick was a trade too. 21-53 overall, Philly to Washington. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 picks away from our pick. We pick at 29 or 9 picks away because we picked 29th in the second round, 61 overall. Let's see what they do. Roman Wilson to the Lions. I don't know, man, if they'll do that. I don't know if they'll do that. I think he's a bad player, but I don't think they'll do that. Am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. It's not. I don't think it's a bad pick, but he's more slot guy, right? He's can play the outside slot. I like him as a wide receiver. It's not that I don't like him. Cough, cough, Nealand. I like Braylon Trice, man. I do. I didn't think he was that light, though. I didn't think he was that late at 245. Oh, I'm muted. I've been talking. Sorry, man. Sorry, Keito. I'm muted. Jesus. I'm running my mouth and I'm muted. Okay, why not trade up for Troy Franklin? Can we get our let me see. Trade up for Troy. Can we trade our picks in a future second to get him? No, I don't really want to trade up for a guy right now. I don't really want to trade. It could happen. It could very, very happen. Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. I'm exhausted. Sitting there bumping my gums, and no one's even listening. Well, no one's hearing anyways. No one's hearing. I'm just tired, man. It was a long day yesterday, man. Jeez. Now, what the hell did the Washington Commanders do? What'd they do? Still said pick is in. I wonder if could Detroit move up and grab somebody? You know? Troy Franklin, very talented, has great size and speed. I like Troy Franklin. I like him a lot. No, it was me. It was me, brother. It was me. All me. Yeah, Franklin's got talent. I'm not even gonna tell you he doesn't got talent. Damn right he does, man. Jalen McMillan might be a little better though, but he's a good one. But Troy's got good size, 6'2". He's a little light though. He's only like 175 pounds. I'd like him to be a little bit bigger, but he's tall. At least he's tall. That's small. 176. Jalen 6'1", almost 200 pounds. Roman, he's tiny too, man. 5'11", 185. Brennan Rice, a little bit bigger, 6'2", 208. That's a good sized kid. Son of Jerry Rice. Johnny Wilson, there's a wide receiver that's massive. I think he'll be a tight end though. He's a little light, 6'6", 231, but he's tall as hell. Damn. Neil, that's a Dan Campbell guy. Won't surprise me if that's number 61. Darryl Green, fastest man in the NFL. That's it, man. Ben Sinnott just went. Ben Sinnott. Cleveland Browns pick is in. Washington gets a pretty damn good tight end. Pick is in for Cleveland. Miami Dolphins on the clock. We're getting closer, guys. Let's go. We're getting closer. Let's go. I like a receiving tight end plus backup wide receiver role, though. Zach Eats and send out. That's a solid Zach. Zach Ertz. Solid tight end room. Johnny Wilson could be a solid pick for us. I think he's gonna be a tight end though. I think he might be a tight end. I wouldn't mind him. Though in the wide receiver room, man. He's a pretty solid guy. I think there's a couple good. I think there's a couple better wide receivers. But yeah, stupid autocorrect. It's all good, buddy. It's Friday night, man. It's Friday night. And I gotta go to bed soon. Man, I ain't getting old. Oh yeah, man. Especially with Brock back, right? Good to have Brock back. Good to have the big fella back. Come on, Cleveland, what are you doing? What's Cleveland gonna do? What's Cleveland going to do, man? They got some old line issues, linebackers, wide receiver. Could they grab another tight end? Who knows what these guys are going to do? Hey, man. It's interesting. You just never know what's going to happen, eh? And never know. Let me see. Oh, Michael Hall Jr., Cleveland. Not bad. Solid. Dolphins on the clock. Cowboys up next after the Dolphins. What are the Cowboys going to do? They got an extra third from Detroit Lions. We don't have a third or a fourth, man. That's going to be crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe they do trade out, man. Maybe they do trade out, and then, if they trade out, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, man. It'll be bye, go to bed. Judy just got overpaid. He sucked last year. I dropped him in fantasy. Yeah, man. Where'd he go again? Did he sign back with Denver? I don't remember. I don't even remember. Michael Hall gone, dropped. Yeah, Michael Hall's man. That's a good pick by Cleveland. He's decent. Yep. The Browns, man. Michael Hall Jr. gone. Defensive tackle, Ohio State. Pick is in for Dolphins. Cowboys on the clock. Man, we got Green Bay still ahead of us. I picked 58. We got pick 60. Pick 61, sorry. But 1-2. Buffalo and Houston right after them. Tampa Bay. Dallas, Tampa, Green Bay, Houston, Buffalo, Detroit Islands. Lions. Brown. Yo, what's up, brother? Great pick last night. Let's go. I love the pick, dude. We got arguably the best cornerback in the draft. It was something that we really needed, man, especially with the Cam Sutton situation. You know, you didn't want, I like Amik Robertson, but I don't think he should be starting anytime soon. Yeah. Who traded for Judy again, though? I completely forget, man. Who traded for him? Paid him $56 million, just said it. I know you just said it, but I'm saying who paid him? I can't remember. I'm starting to think we might trade back. We could trade out, bro. We could. Can we trade out? I think we're going to stay. Yeah, I like Amik. He's an outside corner, though. He's not. He's a good. He'll be back. He's versatile, but he wasn't very good playing at the slot in Vegas. Hopefully that could change if he needs to go play some slot for us in Detroit, because he's better at outside. Even though he's a little dude, he's a better outside corner than he is inside. The Browns? That's who went. That's where Judy went. Holy cow! The Browns love to overpay for people, eh? Good for them. Well, Miami, pick us in. What are you doing? People got to sleep over here. What'd they do? Gotcha. I get this role reversed. What? Patrick Paul? Uh-oh, Keitho. Is that just who just went? P. Paul? Yeah, man. That I like having a bunch of picks though, because you got guys fighting. But hey, this is what happens sometimes. We don't have a ton of picks. We've made some moves. I think we got an awesome corner. They've got an awesome corner in Terrion Arnold, man. I really love that pick. It'll take him a little bit to get acclimated, obviously, to the NFL, but he's 21 years old, man. So expect some bumps and bruises, but that's okay. That's all right. Patrick Paul, offensive tackle from Houston. That might be a bit of a reach. That might be a bit of a reach by the Dolphins. He's a bad player, but that might be a little bit of a reach. I don't think, you know what I mean? I think there's some better guys on there. You know what I mean? I really thought Blake Fisher was better. Not a bad pick. I'm not gonna bash it. I'm not gonna bash it. I thought Blake Fisher might have been a little bit better of a pick over him, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's the Miami Dolphins, AFC. We don't care. I want to see what the Cowboys do now. On the clock, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right after them. Dallas Cowboys taking their time. Let's go. The uppers. Who's got an outside pick? I don't know. You guys got to tell me because I'm not watching it. He really wanted Arnold. Could have got another corner and could have gotten another corner and kept the third. Yeah. Well, no one's calling him prime time 2.0. That's just absolutely ridiculous. No one's saying he's Dion. That's absolutely silliness, or he would have went top 5 if people really thought he was Dion. But they did want Arnold. They did want him, and then they went and got him because they thought Green Bay was going to get him. So, you talk to any Green Bay fan, they're going to tell you that they weren't going to draft him. They were going to draft Cooper DeJean anyways. But this is, they jumped Green Bay, but He doesn't have to be Dion. It'd be great if he's Dion. That'd be fantastic, but I think he's one of the best corners in this draft easily. I really wonder if any of those 5 teams wanted a cornerback. We'll never know, bro. You'll never know that answer, dude. Ever. I think it was a reach. Which one was a reach? Who? Bucks probably get their corner here. Bucks will get Tampa and Tampa. That makes sense. No, Jerry takes 45 minutes to explain one simple thing. He's ridiculous. No one thought St. Brown would be the highest receiver ever, too. That's it, man. No one on the planet did. No one on the planet did. And he won't be for long, though. That'll be Jefferson and Lamb, whatever they sign. I hear neighbors not liking the Giants. I haven't heard that yet. I'm a Giants fan as well, so I wouldn't like the situation. I tell you that, man. He's gonna have to produce immediately, which should be, if you're a first round pick, it should be anyways. But he's gonna have to they're gonna be on him. They're gonna be on him to be like the savior. You know what I mean? And that's just not a reality. You got a shit. You got a terrible, terrible team. Terrible. Like even the old line's not that great. Got some good. Andrew Thomas is a monster. I love Andrew Thomas, but then the weapons. You got no running game. You're the guy immediately. Your quarterback is brutal. So I think Neighbors is probably in a situation, but he's got to be a man about it, man, and try to turn things around. I just got in here. Who do you want us to take? Who got Brooks? It was who the hell drafted Brooks? Let me look. He went in the second round. Brooks. The hell is he? Carolina Panthers took Jonathan Brooks, bro. Good pick by them. I don't think they'll go. Nealon went to Dallas. Okay, that's a good pick by them. That's a good pick. That's a good pick by Dallas, man. It's a solid pick. Not gonna lie. Marshawn Nealon gone. Yeah. Had a really good combine. Yeah, he's got some good upside, man. He's got really good upside, Marshawn Nealon. He's gone. He gone. Dallas still says pick is in. Tampa Bay on the clock. So you all say Marshawn Nealon, the edge from Western. Damn. Who do I want, though? Who asked that question? Who do you want us to take? Man, there's a few guys I like, bro. I'm telling you. There's a few guys I like. I would really like a Peyton Wilson. I really like Peyton Wilson, man. At 6'4", 233 pounds. I think he's a really good linebacker, man. He's got some 4.4 speed. I think he was the fastest guy at the combine, if I believe that. You know what I mean? It's tough, man. But I think Wilson maybe has the best upside here. He wins with, he wins against tight ends. He can get to the quarterback, plays a run on a decent level. So it's a guy that can, it's another guy that can get you some sacks too. I really like him. I'd like Junior Colson from Michigan. I don't think he's bad at all. I don't think he's too bad at all. Who else, man? If they go offensive line, I think the best guy on the board could be Fisher at tackle. Do they do that? Do they go to Roger Rosengarten? I don't think. Like if you're looking at guards, Christian Haynes is still out there. Cooper Beebe. Man, there's some players, man. There is some players out there. So we're only one running back picked. Yeah, so far, just Brooks. Yeah, they need to step it up, man, Dallas. I mean, New York. I mocked McMillan today. Yeah, McMillan's a good wideout, bro. Trade Double A and get back in the draft. They're not going to trade Anzalone. Yeah, that's the thing. They needed a running back. Maybe they didn't think the next guy was good. You know, like who would you say would be the next running back off the board? It's probably going to be Trey Benson, Florida State. Could it be a Blake Corum? You know, I thought they would maybe do. I thought they would maybe take Trey Benson. You got a guy right there, man. That's 6 foot, 220 pounds, 216. Corum a little bit lighter, but 205. Marshawn Lloyd, 5'9", 220. That's a load right there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know I don't know how my boy's gonna feel, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers pick is in. Green Bay Packers are on the clock. Come on. Come on, people now. I was hoping by 9 o'clock. So it looks like it's going to probably happen 9:15? 9:15, 9:20. Come on. Exhausted. Cowboys only picked up Kendricks this offseason. Yeah, that's a good linebacker. That's not a bad linebacker. A little old, but still pretty solid. Yeah, Nealon went to the Cowboys. Damn it. Didn't trade up for Nealon. Damn it. I really want Ellis anyways. Braswell. Oh, shit. Braswell just went where? Or Braswell just go? Tampa picked up Braswell? Green Bay? Who picked up Braswell, man? Oh, no. Who picked up Braswell, guys? You saying Braswell just got picked, brother? I just like Nealon because he's from my city. There's plenty of talent. Yeah, I like Nealon, man. He was probably the best edge available at the time. Do you go to Tampa or Green Bay? Tampa or Green Bay, Keitho? I got TV here, but I can't find it's not hooked up right now. And then the TV that I got in my man room is not hooked up to my stream. I gotta get that streamed up. So where did I hope Braswell didn't go to Green Bay. But the Houston Texans are on the clock. I picked 27, second round, 59 overall. Tampa, okay. That's good. I'd rather go there than Green Bay. I think Troy Franklin is more valuable than Nealon. I like Troy Franklin, brother. Tackle it is for us. You think so? Offensive or defensive tackle? Might be a backup OT coming to town. All right, come on. What did Green Bay do? We're 3 picks away, guys. Or 4, whatever. 4 picks, 3 picks. I wonder the betting odds on Lions versus Texans Super Bowl. I'm putting $5 on it before the season starts. Put 100 on it. Put $100 on that shit, bro. Let me give you a star, buddy. I'm going to star you up. It could be Cooper Beebe. That'd be a really good pick if it was, man. That'd be a solid pick, dude. That'd be a solid pick. Come on, man. This computer is slow. Still doesn't have the Tampa pick, and it was Braswell, you said, right? I'm telling you, man, people Tampa Bay going, Alabama player coming up. Detroit's right there. I'm going to take him before Brad does. Brad was probably taking Braswell. He was probably taking Braswell. He probably was, man. Hey, what's going on, Micro Mike? What's going on, brother? Micro Mike, the goat. The goat's in the house. Cooper BB will make me pee-pee. Oh, wow. You're hilarious, bro. That's funny. I'm exhausted, bro, from yesterday's festivities. Come on, man. Pick us in on 3 different teams here. This computer's either slow or what going on? Still says pick us in. Buffalo Bills on the clock. Pick us in Houston. Pick us in Green Bay. Pick us in Tampa. My computer is glitching. We're 2 picks away. Buffalo Bills are on the clock and the Lions are waiting. Braswell. There's Braswell. Alabama. Tampa Bay. Who did Green Bay take? Who did Green Bay take? Franklin's still there. I like him. Keitho the GOAT. Star that comment up. Which one? Does Franklin drop to the Lions? They could. They could. Take him, man. Tampa got Browse. That's who I wanted, Dom the Bandit. I wanted him. That was my guy. Braylon Trice is still there. I like him. What Herman going to say about the collectibles? Lions interrupted it. Huh? I don't know what does that mean? I'm starring up your star the comment up, Anthony Belmer. What? Who did Green Bay take? Anybody know? Because Houston's pick is in. Let me see. Who'd they take, man? Pick is in still. Pick is in Green Bay. Pick is in Houston Texans. Buffalo Bills should be on the clock if the picks are in. Let's go. The PP one. I think I did. There it is, PP. There you go. I started it up. Who wants to put $1 on their guess? $1. $1. I'm going to say my pick. Man, I don't know what they're going to do, bro. I'm going to say Peyton Wilson. No, it won't be Peyton Wilson. It could be Jalen McMillan. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Green Bay took Bullard, another safety. Okay. That's a good safety, man. I ain't mad at that. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna rip them apart for that, even though they're cheeseheads. That's a good pick. Javon Buller. That's a good pick by them, man. $4.47 though. Dash. That's some good wheels for a safety. It's good wheels, man. Okay, what's going on? Buffalo on the clock? They gotta be. Yeah, Buffalo's on the clock. Houston Texans pick is in. Let's go. They took Blake Fisher, offensive tackle from Notre Dame. That's a good pick, man. That's a very good pick. Buffalo Bills pick is in. Lions are on the clock. Let's go. After this pick is done, I'm out, boys. Out. I predicted McMillan today. That's a good one, brother. That's a good one. Maybe he's going. What's going on, Matthew Wichner? I think so too, bro. Hey, Mark, it's going up, Perry Ball. It's Peyton. If it's Peyton Wilson, I get it. He's a monster. I like that one too. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Green Bay was taking him, bro. Green Bay was taking him. Whoa, what's going on there? What's going on? What's going on? Pick us in. Lions on the clock. I'm going off. Let's go. Tell me who. Tell me who, man. We're going to get a backup guard. We're going to get someone. What are we going to do here? We're going to get a guy good at starts. We're going to drop the wide receiver, losing Josh Reynolds. What are we going to do? We're going to get an edge. Do you like Brandon Trice enough to grab him? You know, there's still some guys at edge, man. Jalen Hunt is a guy, 6'4", 252. Because they drafted Adisa Isaac. I think these guys maybe might go a little later. You know what I mean? Jonah Ellis, I think he's a third-round guy. Booker, I like him too. Out of Kansas. But I do like Trice. I didn't think he was that short. I mean, that small, though, at 245. I don't know if that's a typo, man. Do we trade down Franklin Pease? Rakestraw? Rakestraw wouldn't be terrible, I don't think. Bills, Bishop, safety. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. That's good. That Blake Bishop, whatever his name is. Lions on the clock. Edge receiver. Still a lot on the board. There's still a ton on the board, guys. Still a ton on the board. Pick is in. Lions already picked. Buffalo Bills. You said they took Bishop. Lions already picked their guy. Who'd they pick at 61, guys? Let's go. Who'd they grab? Still a lot on still OT on the board. A lot. I'm so excited by Zach's. My TV's behind. I'm way behind, boys. I'm way behind. I'm not even watching it on TV. I don't got my stuff hooked up down here. Got to get it hooked up. Come on. Buffalo still. You pick the safety. Come on. Who'd the Lions take? We're talking about it for a little bit, and then I'm gone. Come on, Buffalo. Put it up. Bishop. Lions. Pick his head. Baltimore. On the clock. Once we pick, I'm outie. Out the door. Been here 2 hours and 11 minutes. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I can do the TV app. I know. I was going to do it like that, man, but I don't feel like getting that. But yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, bro. Come on, man. Trying to refresh. See if it comes up. Come on, put up. Come on, Buffalo, man. I know you made the pick, but what's going on? It's funny how they say top needs Buffalo here. Wide receiver, D-line, running back. Okay? They pick a safety. So not everybody is, we can always think what we think. We can always think what we think. We think we always got the right answers. The organizations run differently, man. Because they have a wide receiver, D-line, and running back, and they took a safety. So just, man, BPA. That's a BPA pick probably, right? So what'd the Lions do? I waited. I want to watch it announced. So do I, man. So do I. It's all good. I mean, we got our biggest need this year. I think so, too. This is different. We're going to have to get used to it. We're going to have to get used to picking like this, bro. We're going to have to used to get picking in the 20s, hopefully 32. Lions took Rakestraw? Ho, ho, ho. Really? They went two corners. Woo. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. He wasn't my favorite corner in this draft. 5'11", 183. This will be interesting now, man. You got two. You just drafted two corners. So Carlton Davis, he should be starting. But this is a guy that they probably liked a lot. This is a guy that they probably liked a lot in Rakestraw. I'm not super excited about this pick. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think he's a bad corner. He's instinctive. He reads the receivers well. He does his work. Good run defender, from what I can remember. So, they got that. I'm not crazy about it. He probably was the best corner available at the time. TJ Tampa would have been okay too. A little bit bigger, 6'1", 190. Rakestraw is what? 5'11", 183, the smaller corner. That doesn't matter really that much though. Cam Hart was a bigger guy too. I might have been a little more interested in though. In that 6'3", 202 pounds. So I'm not overly thrilled about the pick. Not gonna lie to you guys. Not gonna lie, but it's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick. So, but I don't know. Not bad. I'm not mad at it either. Keitho. I'm not overly excited about it. But we need corners, man. We need corners and playing in the NFC North too. Look what's going on in the NFC North, man. We need corners. They still haven't picked an edge. I would have liked Braylon Trice here. Now you're not going to get. Now you're going into the season with Marcus Davenport as your defensive end too. I think that's very risky, but it's okay. Yeah, he probably was the best player on their board, obviously. Average size, yeah, he's nothing special. Rick Shaw's nothing special. He's not a bad player though. I'm not going to sit there and rip it apart. But it's all good. But I got to go, guys. We'll talk about it. I'm going to do a couple videos tomorrow after work on Terrion Arnold. Just talking about Terrion Arnold. Not really a draft analysis, just kind of talking about some things that he does well and good. He's a Detroit Lion. Then obviously Ennis Rakestraw as well. So I'm not overly thrilled about the red Rakestraw pick, but I'm not mad about it. I think they should have went edge, but they obviously had other things on their mind, man, and they went BPA and they thought that was it, man. But I thought they should have went edge. I think there were some guys that they maybe could have went. I think a Braylon Trice would have been interesting there, but it's all good. You said Rakestraw. Rakestraw is the guy, right? Yeah, Ennis Rakestraw. There he goes right there. Ennis Rakestraw, Detroit Lions, cornerback out of Miz. It's okay. It's okay, man. I'm not going to jump up with joy for it, but I'm not bashing it because I think he is a solid player. And you're getting him at 61. So it's not like he was a first-round pick. I know there's some guys that didn't totally like him at all, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, man. I'll be checking up on some stuff. So I'll be doing videos tomorrow, guys. I hope you guys have a good night. Welcome these two legends, man. Welcome these two legends to the city. They're in the D, man. So this is great stuff, man. I was there yesterday. Good times. Great atmosphere. I'm all about it. Man. So far, good draft for the Lions so far. So have a good one, guys. Peace out, man. I'm out. I'm going to go visit my family upstairs. I think